All right, back at you with LPN, the Commonwealth Attorney's Office. I'm intern Tanner Huddleston here with my fellow intern Lucas Witt. And the circling question today is, where is the Commonwealth Attorney's Office? Because on the first day here interning, I really didn't know where it was. What about you, Lucas?
Well, actually, Tanner, it's right across the street. I didn't have trouble finding the place because I'm actually good with directions, unlike you. But today we're going to give everybody a good run through of how to get here. A couple cars passed us by, and so that's what we're going to do today.
All right. As you heard from here, that's one way to talk to somebody. But we're here on the corner of North Upper Street and West Short, right across the street from Della's Diner. Catching a little bit of traffic here, but just a few seconds, we'll be headed your way. And here we come. As I mentioned, you have Della's Diner right here on the corner of Short and Upper. As we take a right down here, we'll find the Commonwealth Attorney's Office. Since you're so good with directions, Lucas, is that really how you knew where the office was, or are you just from Lexington, unlike me?
Well, I'm from Lexington, so I grew up here. My mom works right down the street in the courthouse, so I didn't have trouble. But an interesting fact, if you're coming here to park, as you can see, there's not much parking around, but the sign right here says for the Commonwealth Attorney, and this is our very own Commonwealth Attorney, Ray Larson. He's actually very generous. If you ever need a place to park, you can park in his spot, and he'd love for you to park there. So that's just an interesting fact about parking.
After you, Lucas.
Thank you.
When you come in the doors here, you got the elevator right here in front of you, and if you want to get to the Commonwealth Attorney's Office, just hit this intercom button to view this.
May I help you?
Yes, we're here to see the Commonwealth Attorney, please.
Push that button.
Thank you.
3.
As she mentioned, just press the up button, and they'll bring you up to the third floor of the Commonwealth Attorney's Office.
And here we are on the third floor of the Commonwealth Attorney Office. Here to our left is Chrissy, who was gracious enough to get us up here to the third floor. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do here?
Yes, I get all the pleadings from the courthouse and scan them in. Since we're paperless, I put everything into the computer. I help answer all the phone calls and bring everybody up and monitor who's coming and going.
All right, and can you tell us your favorite thing about working here?
It's very interesting. There's never a dull moment. You get to meet a lot of interesting people, different varieties.
What about your least favorite thing, if there is one?
I don't think there is one. This is probably the best job that I've had,
Even working for Ray Larson?
even working for Ray.
Well, there you have it, with working with Chrissy, the receptionist. Now we're going to make our way back and see if we can find a couple attorneys to interview. Doesn't look like anybody's home today. We'll keep looking. Oh, and we have Alex Garcia. Alex, you got a couple minutes?
I got a couple.
All right. Alex, he's a Dodger fan, which is unfortunate because they're out of the playoffs. The Red Sox won last night. Can you tell us what you do here?
Well, I'm an assistant Commonwealth attorney, and I prosecute felony crimes in Bay County.
Sounds fun. What about your favorite thing that you do here?
Everything I do here is great, but my favorite thing probably is working for the best boss in the state.
Brownie points. All right. What about your least favorite thing?
There's nothing I dislike here in this office.
Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Alex, for taking the time to talk to us today.
Alex, it's come to our attention that when you were an intern like us, you wrote in your information that you are a novelist and that you scaled Mount Everest. Can you verify any truth to that?
I can. It's on Facebook. You can check it out.
All right, well, there you have it. If you want to know more information on that, just go to Facebook, Alex Garcia.
David, what's going on? You got a couple minutes?
Sure.
All right. Tell us just a little bit about what you do here.
I'm an assistant Commonwealth attorney, and I prosecute felony cases here in Fayette County.
All right. How about your favorite thing that you do here? Is there any one specific thing?
Trial work.
Trial work. Okay. Do you have a least favorite thing that you do here?
Sitting across the hall from Alex Garcia.
Well, that would be unfortunate. Well, Alex is a Dodgers fan. You're a Reds fan. Both have bobbleheads. It was a tough year for both of you all. How's it looking for next year, though?
New coach with the Reds. Price is going to be the new coach, and we should have a good year.
Do you agree with the firing of Dusty Baker?
I do.
Really? Because I disagree, but we'll agree to disagree. Thank you for taking the time, and you have a good day.
You too.
Luann, how you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
It's
How
good.
are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Tell me a little bit what you do here at the office.
Well, I'm the first assistant.
First assistant, very important. What's your favorite part about the job?
I guess the new circumstances we face every day and the new cases.
Nice. What do you dislike about the job?
The new circumstances we face every day and the new cases.
Likes and dislikes. What about the main guy here, Ray Larson? What are your thoughts on him?
He's a great guy. Thanks, Ray.
He's a great guy. I couldn't agree more. Thank you very much, Luann. Today.
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Get a few questions out of you?
Sure.
All right. What do you do here at the office?
I am one of the prosecutors. I have been here 17 and a half years.
17 and a half years is a long time. What
Yes.
do you like most about it?
A couple of things. One, I like the variety of cases that I have. Even though some of them might be similar, there's never two cases are exactly the same, so it keeps kind of, things interesting. And I also like the coworkers that I have, the friendships, the camaraderie that we have in the office.
Along with likes, there's also dislikes. What do you dislike about the office? Anything at all?
Have you seen my desk?
Clutter.
With there coming the difference in cases, we have a whole lot of cases, and so sometimes you get kind of swamped, and try to see over the stack of paperwork. So that's the part I don't like.
Okay. What do you think about your boss, Ray Larson?
He's wonderful, of course.
I agree. Couldn't say anything better about him. It's rumored that you can go from Southern Belle to Ghetto Thug faster than you can say bless your heart. Is that 100% truth?
It's been tried out a couple times, yes.
I would have to agree with that. Thank you, Kimberly, for your time.
A little bit about what you do here.
Well, I'm a liaison from the Lexington Police Department to the Commonwealth Attorney's Office. I assist in follow-up investigations, witness location, testify in court from time to time, and just whatever else needs to be done.
All right. Well, what about your favorite thing that you do here? Is there any one specific thing that you do that you enjoy more so than others?
Occasionally get the chance to lock people up.
Well, that would be fun. All right, and tell us a little bit about this. You're a Florida Gator fan, it looks like. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Tell us about y'all's football season, what you think's going to happen, how you all think you're going to finish up.
Pretty crappy. Bunch of starters out. Probably end up in the Gator Bowl.
Well, that's unfortunate because basketball season is about to start. It's not going to get much easier. But you keep on cheering, and we'll keep on winning. Thanks for taking the time, Johnny, and we'll see you soon.
All righty. Go Gators.
Abigail, how you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing great.
That's
How
good
are
to
you,
hear.
Tanner?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. A couple questions for you?
Great.
All right. What do you do here at the office?
My technical position is communications coordinator, and so I do all of the discovery and evidence. That's my main job, but I also do a lot with the webpage and Facebook and stuff like that on social media.
It's very interesting since you got a lot on your hands.
Oh, yeah.
What's the best part of your job here?
I just think the office is a great community to work in.
I would have to agree. What do you dislike about it? Anything at all?
Of course not.
Of course not. So you got a little breakfast here. Was that some waffles and coffee?
It was waffles and coffee. That's another great thing about the office. Very laid back.
Very laid back. Kind of like Ray Larson, right?
Exactly.
What are your thoughts on him?
Oh, I just think he's the best boss you could ever have.
100% accurate. There you have it. Abigail, thank you very much. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Can you tell me what you do about here down in the office?
I'm the Director of Victim Services, so I'm over the division of our office that deals with victims associated in violent crime cases.
Sounds very important. Seems very busy. What's your favorite part about the job here?
Working with crime victims, getting to work with the prosecutors, understanding a lot more about the law and the limitations of the law for assistance to victims. Probably one of the most interesting parts is also one of the most frustrating parts in that it seems every day, right when I feel like I understand what we're dealing with here, there's some new element of the law that seems to work against crime victims and not for them. But because it's all so complicated, that's actually very interesting to me.
Very important. Along with likes, there's also dislikes. What do you dislike about the job? Is there anything at all?
I dislike the fact that the criminal justice system is very different than I thought it to be before working in this field. You know, I kind of start now with saying to crime victims, innocent until proven guilty sounds great until you're a crime victim. And then suddenly it makes you in the position to realize that all the rights that are of the defendants, which I understand the basis for those rights, but it seems excessively out of balance for crime victims, and that can be difficult sometimes. Also, that as the advocate on a violent crime case, we are oftentimes the main contact point for the victim, so when the outcome isn't what they wanted, which is kind of rare to even end up being what they perceive or think that they want, we can be the focal point of their blame.
I would have to agree with you. What do you think about the main guy upstairs, Ray Larson?
He's a character. He's an enigma. He's very difficult to explain. Around here, sometimes I'm known as the Ray Whisperer. That can be a interesting position to have, and it can also mean that Ray and I are constantly doing a dance of personalities. But he's, you know, the things that can be said about him are that there is nobody I've ever met that comes to work with more energy and enthusiasm for what they do, and to think of how many years he's been doing it and still coming to work, can't wait to be here, doesn't like to leave. That's pretty impressive, and he gets a lot done with that attitude.
That is impressive. I'd have to agree that he is a character. Thank you for your time, Mary.
Thank you.